This is how we find the area of a triangle. Let's look at this case. We want to find the base and the height because the area formula is 1/2 base times height. So if we look at this triangle, sometimes we would want to just draw a height like that. But notice if I do that, since this base is not given, it's not going to help us solve the problem. So we don't use this side. Another option is that we could draw a height for this base. So if we do that, then we can't draw the height inside a triangle because the height has to be perpendicular to the base and it has to pass the vertex that's the opposite of this base. So we would just try to draw a perpendicular line that would pass this point here. So in order to do that, we kind of draw a helping line that extends this side, and then we would draw a height that's perpendicular. So now the question is, how do we find the height? Well, notice we have another, but we have a right triangle here. So can we find this angle? Yes, we can, because this and 102 degrees have to add up to 180. So we would do 180 minus 102. It's gonna give us 78 degrees. So this would be 78 degrees. Now we would use the trig ratio that we've learned. We would do sine of 78 equals opposite over hypotenuse, which is also given, and it's 10. And then we would do h equals 10 times sine 78. Now all I have to do is then plug in base, which notice is only 18. We would want to, because I just have this triangle here, maybe it's this whole thing, but it's not. It's just this part. Remember, this line is what we created. It's not there in the original diagram. So we would just do 18, and then h would be this thing that we just found. So we're gonna plug that in. And whatever your calculator tells you, it's gonna be your answer.